Good afternoon, Florida You Judge viewers watching from Facebook and from YouTube. Haiti Oropesa with Florida You Judge, and today's guest at 2 o'clock shortly will be coming on, will be Hillsborough County Clerk candidate Kevin BECKNER. And so I'm just going to take a couple of minutes to allow Facebook and YouTube to notify subscribers and those who are following Florida You Judge to come on. If you have anyone that you know in Hillsborough that votes in Hillsborough, please notify them, share this link so that they can hear from Kevin BECKNER, who's running for Hillsborough County Clerk today. I'm not today, in this election cycle.
You run in my veins, girl, you everywhere I go. You run in my veins, girl, you everywhere I go. Would you stay a little longer now? Let us take another way. I really don't know how, but I need you to know. Would you wait a little longer? Hey, there's something that I need to say. I really don't know how, but I need you to know. Oops, I did it while you might lose your mind. Oops, I let it slide. Oh, so many times. Oops, I did it while you might lose your mind. Oops, I let it slide. I'm out of time. You are running your veins, girl, am I everywhere you go? You are running your veins, girl, am I everywhere you go? Would you stay a little longer now? Let us take another way. I really don't know how, but I need you to know. Would you wait a little longer? Hey, there's something that I need to say. I really don't know how, but I need you to know. Oops, I did it while you might lose your mind. Oops, I let it slide. Oh, so many times. Oops, I did it while you might lose your mind. Oops, I let it slide. I'm out of time. You everywhere I go, girl, you running my veins, and you deserve to know. Girl, you running my veins. You everywhere I go, oh, girl, you running my veins, and you deserve to know. Oops, I did it while you might lose your mind. Oops, I let it slide. Oh, so many times. Oops, I did it while you might lose your mind. Oops, I let it slide. I'm out of time. You run my veins. Where I go, girl, you run my veins. You deserve to know. Girl, you run my veins. Everywhere I go, oh, oh.
See if I can get some light.
We're running just a couple of minutes late. We should have Kevin BECKNER on shortly. Haiti Oropesa again with Florida You Judge. And we are going to start momentarily. We're going to be interviewing Kevin BECKNER, who's running for Hillsborough County Clerk. Okay, so he's here, and so we will be starting momentarily. Woo! Hi.
Hello.
The viewers have no idea the little momentary stressful moment that we had.
Well, that is all right. We got technology, and when technology
awesome.
works, it's great. And when it doesn't, hey, we get by.
And you know what? You are a smart young man. You are smart. Let's let the viewers and I'd like to apologize for just a couple of minutes being late, but let them know what just happened, because it was it was fun.
A small technology snafu when you're trying to download Firefox and Chrome's not working, and so it's one of those wonderful things. And pretty much, when we've been going through this whole campaign, we're pretty much using Zoom. So this is a brand new one for me. So
platform, yeah. And boy, were you good in a couple of minutes. We were I was stressing out. I was trying to do the little pre-broadcast show to keep the viewers watching. But listen, thank you for joining me this afternoon. I'm excited to have you on. I really am. It's no secret I am supporting you in this race. But I want you to tell the public about a little bit about your background and why you are the most qualified to take on this office.
Sure. I think, Haiti, probably it makes most sense to educate the viewers exactly what the job of the clerk of the circuit court, what they do. In easiest terms, first and foremost, they are the chief financial officer of the county. So they oversee a office of about 700 employees. We have a budget of about $69.5 million. And as I mentioned, as CFO, there's a lot of different responsibilities that go along with that. So they're responsible for keeping track of and auditing all the cash flow that comes into the county. They audit all the county departments, their books. And they also keep track of the investments and they make sure that the taxpayers' dollars are kept safe. So as a CFO, there's a big responsibility. The second part of it is that they are they're responsible for making sure that the court systems are running smoothly. And so they oversee all the operations. They're working with the judiciary and the other legal partners. And then beyond that, they're responsible for the public records. So we maintain all of the records in the county, whether there's real estate records, marriage records, you name it, we keep those records, as well as we serve as the ex officio to the Board of County Commissioners and other government agencies. So we keep all the public records. So between managing money and keeping records, it is probably one of the most important jobs in Hillsborough County. And that's why it's important that when you're considering the next clerk, that you have somebody that's qualified. A little bit about my background. I've spent 18 years as a certified financial planner, running my own financial planning practice. I've also spent the last, from 2008 to 2016, serving as one of the at-large members or county-wide members of the Board of County Commissioners. So we are responsible for balancing a $4 billion budget. And so that, along with my last 2 years of my experience as the executive director of the Hillsborough County Civil Service Board, I believe that makes me the most qualified individual coming in to apply for this office.
Listen, it's so true that this is an incredibly important office. I know that I regularly reach out to Doug Backey, who works there now, and attorneys. This is an important office for attorneys, for the public, for all the reasons that you just stated. Tell us about you have a wide base of support, which is impressive. I've been following on all the endorsements that you've been receiving, and I believe that is so because of how you have led in your previous post as your county commissioner. For how long? Can you tell us a little bit about that and the good work that you did while serving the public in that role?
Sure. From 2008 to 2016, as I mentioned, I was at-large county commissioner. And so a lot of my policies, Haiti, coming in as the county commission, I was focused on a couple of different areas. First and foremost were around human rights. I wanted to make sure that all individuals were treated equally and fairly and that everybody has the opportunity to achieve their version of the American dream. And so also the policies I also focused on were around juveniles. It was really, I felt that many times juveniles get caught up in the criminal justice system when they make minor mistakes. And so I focused on bringing and forming what they call the Juvenile Justice Task Force. And we brought all the stakeholders, not only from the justice system, but also from the school system, from our churches, and we all got together to look at how can we keep kids out of the revolving door of the criminal justice system. And so we focused on expanding the civil citation program, which that allows kids that make minor mistakes to take responsibility, but more importantly, it avoids giving them an arrest record, and it gives them the opportunity to get on the right track so that they can attend college, serve their country in the military, or go on to get a good paying job. And so I had a lot of policies that focused on the justice system, from pill mills, shutting down pill mills, to stopping insurance fraud. So making sure that our community was safe was one of my top priorities. And it was from that I learned a lot about the clerk's office and developed a real passion around the justice system and wanting to make efficiencies and make it a better system for all people.
Okay, so you've already, in your role as commissioner, you've already been had a lot of experience and learn about how that office functions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and
correct.
so
Yeah.
is there anything? There's always room for improvement, right? Always, even now.
Absolutely.
Look how technology has been used during a pandemic, right? If we're
Correct.
just going continue on forward with progress, what ideas do you have in mind to better that office?
Sure. First and foremost, my top priority is to provide everyone with equal access to the justice system. And right now, that's not the case, especially for pro se litigants and people that can't afford attorneys. And so what we're looking to do are a few different measures. First and foremost is to expand our services into minorities and underserved neighborhoods. We're going to set up a self-help center that's going to allow people to get access to high quality legal advice at a very affordable cost. So we're going to partner with the Bar Association and other community partners to be able to come in and help provide those services. And then we're also going to transform and make the system easier for people to use. And so my vision, Haiti, is to make filing documents into our court system as easy as filing your income taxes using TurboTax. So I envision a system where individuals will have step-by-step instructions. They'll have video tutorials, just like on TurboTax. When people go to file their income taxes, we're going to have that set up so people can easily file things into our justice system. And so really, again, it's making sure that everybody has access regardless of your income.
Currently, when can you tell the voters a little bit how important it's important to vote? Certainly, people have already been receiving their ballots, right?
Correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about the voting, the dates, what important things that voters should be mindful of now while the voting has started?
Absolutely. If you've registered to vote by mail, you probably have already received your ballot in the mail. So you can fill that out and mail that anytime. With COVID-19 and everything else that's going on, it's a great method to be able to securely get your vote in. And if you have any questions about that, the security of your ballot and how that works, you can visit the supervisor election site at votehillsborough.org. The supervisors put together an amazing 5-minute tutorial that explains the security measures that are placed in Hillsborough County so you can safely vote by mail. The second opportunity will be from August 3rd through the 16th is early voting. So if you received a ballot in the mail, you can go early vote, or if you haven't, you can go to any one of the service centers that are listed on the supervisor's website, and you can visit any one of those and vote from August 3rd to the 16th. And then obviously the last day to vote is Election Day on Tuesday, August the 18th. It's important to remember, especially with the clerk's office in this important position, that this is the final race. We will not be on the ballot in November. So it's really, really important that you complete and vote in this race. And so it doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, you can vote. And please just make sure you get out there and you do your civic duty and do that.
Kevin, where can people find out more about you?
They can visit my website, Haiti, at kevinbeckner.com. That's www.kevinbeckner.com. You can see all of my priorities that I have there as clerk, as well as my background. And again, you can read a lot more about my accomplishments that I had done on the county commissioner, as the county commissioner, and then also what I plan to do as clerk.
Is there any phone line that someone can reach you at?
I don't have a direct phone line here, but if you can send an email to kevin@kevinbeckner.com, that's KEVIN at kevinbeckner.com, and happy to correspond with you all via email.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just give you a couple of moments to say any words to the voters before we end this interview.
Sure. No, I want to just let everybody know how much of a pleasure it was serving as your county commissioner. And everybody who knows me knows that I'm the one that rolls up the sleeves. I'm in the weeds. I'm in the streets, and I'm working with people, and I get things done. And all you have to do is visit my website, kevinbeckner.com, and you can look at all the things that we accomplished together when I was county commissioner. And so I'm really here to get back into the realm of public service, and again to take what a system that has worked pretty well. Our current clerk Ms. Frank has developed a system and transformed that from a paper-based system into a electronic-based system. And now we're going to take those that work that's been accomplished. We're going to take it to the next level. We're going to make sure that everybody has equal access to the justice system. We're going to continue to make sure that for our existing users that you have secured access online to records, and we're going to continue to expand and utilize technology like cloud-based technology to expand those services. But really, it's working together and coming together that we've accomplished so much, and I look forward to serving you again as your clerk of the circuit court.
Good luck, Kevin. I'm rooting for you, okay? Thank you for coming on and spending your time through this forum in order to reach out to the voters. Thank you.
Thank you, Haiti. It's been my pleasure, and I appreciate you having me on.
You're very welcome. And now at 3 o'clock, for those who are still viewing, we're going to have Hillsborough County School Board member Tammy Schamberger at 3 o'clock. Thanks, Kevin.
Thank you, Haiti.